Here we go, here we go! Ready, go! Drum! Ready, go! Banner! 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 22 water! 22 water! Ready, go! Down! Ready!
College football trophies are sacred. From spittoons to axes, symbols of animosity and history between two programs. And today, one of the more obscure trophies at stake for the hotly contested Illinois. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Join you. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Illinois offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Kent. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Offense working from the pistol. The give on the option. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was for.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. There he goes! Touchdown, Illinois! The Fighting Illini using that big run to get momentum going. They'll move the wide receiver. Going right to work up top. The sure hands, it's Stokes. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. He's looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this deep.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up play.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Illinois now facing third and forever.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, you know what time?
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Going to the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Illinois lining up quickly. They'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. A little release to the back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The play action fake. Grab behind the line. It's Mahoney. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'd hope to be able to pick up a... The Illinois offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kent. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays, because they are definitely playing the defense.
Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. catch in the middle. It's Bryant. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. Into the end zone. Touchdown! Wants to throw on first down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Kent. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Caught in the backfield, it's Kent. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple of possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Wants to keep it in the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Mahoney. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Illinois right back to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And it's grabbed for the... Hardly unusual. It is a trophy that many aren't even aware exists, but Ohio State will once again take home the 2nd oldest trophy in the Big Ten, the Yellow Buck. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. this crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Using his legs, it's McNabb. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. The biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive line. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Back to pass, it's Terrell. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly to run it back. You have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That's why as a defense it's so important to win early downs. You win first.
They want to run it left here. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look.
They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success,
not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive...
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Gonna run it. It's McNabb. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off-play action on 1st down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Terrell. Gets it out fast. Right down the gut of the field. At the 20. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Rivers. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the 2nd half. Trying to set the tone with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Rivers. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
You knew this first possession of the second half. It goes a long way in deciding.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Terrell. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Fouls through the defense. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Terrell. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. But this offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. 4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. Trying to keep this drive alive. Just hammer it with the... Use the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's Johnson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got his man quickly.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Takes his shot. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where
and the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McNabb. Headed to the end zone. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
all right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Handoff to the single running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Every defense in the country.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Terrell. Throws for the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The pull and throw off the RPO. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point in the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Looking left. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Breaks into the open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. They recover their own fumble. Out of the world, the offense avoid that disaster. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. To throw, it's Terrell. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The give to the back. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. He'll keep it on the seat. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to pull their hair on fire.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive,
And he strikes! Great place to start for this offense. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I can go back to 2006 when they were 1 and 2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the run, it's Jackson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
And And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Fired in. To the ground with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. Shakes off the defender. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
They'll try to sneak it. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always mattered. You go back to 2006, number 1 versus number 2. So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so much to college football.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Handoff from the gun. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I will keep spinning the beam.
And then
they'll crank up this drive with the pass. catch in the middle. It's Owens. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that are being passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. There he goes. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. Now he's looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Working that wide receiver screen. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Give to the single back. Got enough for the 1st down. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun 1st half to boot. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drive.
So here comes the Michigan offense. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a cut! Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback on the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break, at some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. I love the And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. Brings into the open. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The corners are walked up tight. Try to get it to the edge. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's why, as a defense, you feel...
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It's a nice job by the receiver working.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. That's That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Big fullback's got it. So now it's 2nd and long. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're setting up the screen. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
And on 3rd down, obviously, you're thinking pass.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, that time on 3rd and long.
They'll go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's for... And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Powers through the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Grab near the marker, it's Miller. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the gun. Here's a heat. The offense coughs it up. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Good teams find ways to win and bad teams find ways to lose, and that's an example of that right there. You need a touchdown to tie or take the lead here in the 2nd half. You've got a golden opportunity down in the red zone. You just can't put it on the ground.
The game may be the best rivalry in college football, and this year, the Buckeyes will hold the bragging rights. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
To throw, it's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
He dumps it off to the tight end, powering through the defender.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
And the Badgers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move.
Oh, what a grab!
Tackle made at the 13th, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. And the Badgers will have first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bought some time, now lets it go. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Fires it on the move.
He makes the grab!
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Badgers looking to cash in this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Jones. Fighting off the defender. That solid pursuit, they'll track him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, that's
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So the misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 32. Handing off on the draw play. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Badgers. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking downfield, it's Carr.
Taking a deep shot here to the right.
That one's picked off. What a play.
Breaks into the open.
At the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And looking to throw now on first down.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson.
Ah, here he goes. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain. And the Badgers would come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. There's the handoff. And the Badgers moving quickly down the field here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And in first down, right back to the running game. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This offense. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quick throw to his receiver.
Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. It's a quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. He'll try a pass here. There's a throw underneath of the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football in. First play of the second half is a handoff. Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And here's the handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows
to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Badgers are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback keeps it here. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 32.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just...
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Defense ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Badgers with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. A solid drive in the making here. It's another 1st down as they cross the 40. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Around the end, it's Jones. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Makes the catch. Touchdown. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And a quick spin move there before he's dropped. Decent pickup on the play. 2nd down after that completion. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was...
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. They'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Play action fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They mix it up with a run. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking downfield near the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Touchdown, Wisconsin! The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Jones. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback.
Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short. Couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game. And now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, can still have a great season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
you